Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Osean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osea's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been where your best would be, you piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, Our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control. Do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835. Cycle 1, Bandit.
Locked on Bandit. Watch out for the support aircraft.
Missile cruising evading.
Confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid showed some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Missile. Missile.
Evading missile.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, target down.
You'll knock him out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Okay.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, their Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. AVs. I can't tell them apart.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire!
I've got one right behind me.
Mage 2 shot down a bandit.
This is Mage 1. I'm spiked.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Fox 2.
Missile! Breaking!
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Enemy on your rear!
Target was not struck.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you. Fox 2.
Mage 2, walking.
That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Mage 2, behind you.
Target lock. Firing.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have... Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Gollum Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Go.
There we go. Looks like bombers have been located. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there. Needing to be taken. Ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow up for another attack. Point is 835. Rival 1, Bandit.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats. And the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
In gun range.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
We don't have any anti-air weapons yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. I'm iced up.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's an air raid. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. What's the permission to move the vehicle? We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
Locked on target. Caution! Missile!
Missile.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Missile.
Enemy interceptors inbound.
Missile.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
After every target.
That radar was just about to go online.
Pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Lockdown bandit. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Kind one.
Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I believe them.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
Caution! Hostile at the radar lock! Enemy on your ass. Column 3, Fox 2.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Enemies traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your heart and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
The base is wrecked.
I'm iced up.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Free to aim over clear ground. Skull 3, get the bailout now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Are you telling me we can't even avenge our fallen?
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
5 targets remaining.
Break.
Fox 2.
Keep your mind focused.
4 targets remaining.
All transports have been destroyed, but what were they carrying?
Fox 2.
Locked on. Get that hostile off your tail.
In position behind bandit. Committing enemy missile. Tucker's enemies are veterans and rookies.
3 targets remaining.
Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away! What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. I'm on this one's tail.
Caution, hostile at the radar lock.
Bandit, on your 6. Mage 2, missile. Locked.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you. read their movements. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Page 2, walking. You're running out of missiles.
Bandits are in the clouds!
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Bandit evaded the attack!
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy. I'm iced up.
Column 4, Fox 2.
What the? Where'd he go?
Missile launched.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest. It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has a...
Enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Trigger, there's 1 more to go.
This is School 6. Enemy is locked on me.
Missile away. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Review the setup.
Behind one.
Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language.
Can't blame them.
All
targets remaining. Fox 2.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. Let them fight his hunt.
Golem 2 does not run down.
This right here is what we call learning experience.
Roger that.
Try again. We're surrounded.
Mage 2, bandit on your tail.
Fox 2.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Missed.
Enemy missile detected. Keep aiming. This one's mine.
Fox 2.
I'm working. Feeling out now.
You can evade a missile. Use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Throw out reinforcements. Enemy on my tail. I can't take him.
Mage 2, break that lock.
Flex 2.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Let's do the humane thing and put it down. They got me.
3 remaining. Missile launched.
This is good. It's good. Enemy has a lock. We've got this. We can't recover. We need reinforcements now. The left flank is open. Scouting through. Move in. The enemy coming in insane. Why are they pulling out? Adios, buddy. This is good. Taking some enemy.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight. Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Fox 2.
Target was not struck. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Not having even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert. bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Skeleton 1. What do you do about that monster?
We're just waiting for mission command.
Missile. Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last
Dropping
drones.
everything I throw at
Damn,
them.
they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys won't do easy.
Break, now!
Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile. Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Missile.
Freaking that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Let up. Find your own target. Look at that light from the arsenal bird. Come on, here. Enemy is fled.
Missile.
Heads up, mate. Missile. They can't get a lock. Skeleton 1, check this. Got me! H2 is down. UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Skeleton 1. What do you do about that monster?
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw
These guys
at
are
them.
definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys won't do easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile. Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Missile.
Freaking that thing?
Missile.
God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Missile.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Bandits are fast as hell.
Missile.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Enemy has a radar lock.
I got him. He's mine.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
There's too many of them. I'm surrounded.
Those damn things have gotten smarter. How many do you think are left?
Missile.
Call him 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Controls are out. I'm breaking off!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Recon incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
It won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Fox 2, Fox 2!
H2, UAV down.
Attack missed. Yowza! That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. A little tight. We're
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Mage 2, walking.
Not on my watch. This is Mage 1, I'm spiked.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leaving Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
Fast. It's like he...
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an Su-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Miss. That's a miss.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
I can't take it! I'm still stocked up. Bring them on.
Mage 2, missile launch. UAV destroyed. Locked.
Column and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Let Gollum and Mage Squadrons handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Got one in my sights.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Column and Mage, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Icing.
Dodged it. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Behind you.
Missile.
Mage 2, missile.
Missile 0.
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Don't think, focus.
It's got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble. Lock broken by the clouds.
Mage 2, magnificent.
This is we're holding off. Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Kill confirmed. Nicely done. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brony?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Going for the loader.
Fox 2. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, bank left. 1,500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Bandit on your tail.
Fox 2.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Missed.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
This one's fine.
Activate a missile. Use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our asses kicked. Throw out reinforcements. Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him.
Mage 2, break that lock!
Fox 2.
Missile inbound! Evade! the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
Aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
We're up against that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Bandits are fast as hell.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Enemy has a radar lock.
I got him. He's mine.
A lock. You got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
There's too many of them. I'm surrounded.
Those damn things have gotten smarter. How many do you think are left? Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Column 3. Column 2's hit. Status report. 2, do you copy?
This is Column 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, According to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Mage 2, you're icing up. Mage 2's in the clouds. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTB, going home.
directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Formation in the clouds. H2, you're icing up. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built a space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Set up interceptors on the double. We're watching. It's probably just a bug.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Increasing alert.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. H2, walking.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. Y'all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. H2, target destroyed. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. H2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Missile.
Lockdown bandit.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Half of the anti-air guns down. Locked. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This one's all mine.
Missile launched. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
We'll pass out from exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
You're being locked onto.
Missile.
Locked.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Good kill.
Missile. Missile.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Missile.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there!
Missile. Missile.
Jacob's been hit!
Missile.
Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Yeah.
Missile.
Right on the target.
Missile.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric! Rocket!
Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Missile.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley.
Star warning.
Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who has his radio. Get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Missile. Missile.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
Missile.
It'll do. Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Star warning.
Mage 2, walking. All All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with. I'm spiked!
That's about half. Mop up the rest. UAV down. UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them.
Commanded evaded the attack!
UAV confirmed down.
Enemy's got a lock! I'm out of missile.
3 remaining.
Missile. Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile.
UAV confirmed down.
Missile.
Break! Missile incoming!
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile.
Take all of them.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Good night.
1 remaining.
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
You inspire me, Trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you.
Mage 2, marked. Mage 2, missile launch. All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft, former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Charlie wants to visit.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Missile away. Mage 2, locking.
Whoa, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
Roger. Sending UAVs in the transport. Orders are to fire warnings.
Enemy's marked.
Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 Wilco. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Mage 2 is made a kill.
Mage 2, walking.
I'm spiked.
Roger. Sending missile in the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Locked on hostile.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter.
Behind one.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2, missile launch. Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1.
Okay, Fox 2.
Ammunition 0.
Special weaponry depleted. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 Wilco. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Evading missile!
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Roger. Sending 50 in the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1. Missile away. Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings.
Mage 2.
Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Got you now.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Fox 3.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Missile headed for friendly. Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? This one's home. Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Someone's on the lighthouse. I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours.
Great job, Trigger.
Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
UAV destroyed.
Chronicles 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed. Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel!
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report. HQ, 1 hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind rate took a scratch. Nothing more. Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit!
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Radar lock acquired.
I've got one right behind me.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Why are they still in the air? They're headed straight for the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
They're after me.
Target is in range of guns. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting the...
Mate 2.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it!
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Is it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Osean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Osean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, can you land your ass in
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Always in the know, aren't you?
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The
bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
Only 3, this is Storm 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us. Storm 1, get into formation.
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
There's a juicy target.
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? So that convincing. Yes, the enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking?
They're smoking.
Send in the fire team.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Be done by now.
Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first
Tell
kill
us after
trigger?
the starts.
This is the first.
If count's going forward,
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Evading missile. Watch 2. Giving it another go. Skull 4, check 6. Fox 2.
I don't trust them for nothing.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
This is Nomi Squadron, passing waypoint 2 above cloud level.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Spare 9, Fox 2. Enemy missile inbound, evading. We're losing escort. Hurry up. Finish the job in 3 hours. No, only one of us killed. Get on the march. Begin the attack.
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth.
It's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Trigger shot down a bomber.
That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
Bandit on my team. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Let's go. Only a half here is this person. Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived.
Focus on destroying the target.
Sorry, I got lucky.
I've lost control. Getting out close. Breaking. Careful on the clouds.
being slow.
On target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Bingo! Direct hit. A monkey could do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer. Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger. Special weaponry out.
Too far, Dunce. Get closer. Trigger again.
On fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment. Spear 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Chew on lead, pal.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors.
Boom!
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Attack failed.
There's something around. Escort. We're out of time. We're losing friendlies. This will stop the flash. We're being swamped. This is Normal 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home. Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck on this.
Shut up. Shut up. Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now. Gonna have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
from the
start?
This is the penal unit.
If Count's going for
I
it,
decide
so am
when
I.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
This work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Attack missed. Breaking! Breaking!
Missile.
I'm cornered.
Your ass is mine. Die.
Missile.
Bandit on my tail.
Tabloid, missile with your name on it.
Focus on destroying the target.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Let's go. Where the hell is he out here?
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Don't panic. This isn't our first dance. We're in another go. Hey, run and march. Begin the attack. Move!
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
I'm hit! On my target's tail. Bandit sighted.
Bye-bye.
Box 2.
How'd you get behind me?
Fox 2.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. One bandit's back.
No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's my blood.
All aircraft act at your own discretion. Enemy is firing. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going.
That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Bingo! Direct hit.
Dodge. Bear 9, Fox 2.
Fall warning. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
One bandit's back. Enemy on my ass. Give me a hand.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival.
Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up.
Trigger's wasted.
Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill,
Tell us after the
Trigger?
starts.
This is the penal unit.
If Count's going first,
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line, too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that river will get dressed up real pretty.
Enemy got away. Getting into phase of action.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Where's our numbers to maintain superiority on the base?
A monkey could do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Nickel.
Fox 2. We can't break away. We can't.
Nickel.
Lost all of them. Bring the hell out of here.
Nickel. Nickel.
Bandit acquired. Locked on. Don't panic. This isn't our first dance.
Nickel. Nickel.
I'm on my target.
Nickel.
Sorry, I got lucky.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Focus on destroying the target.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Hostile has a lock!
Nickel. Nickel.
Enemy is split.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Sorry,
Train right on watch. Begin the attack. Move!
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sparing, watch your mouth.
Dodge!
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Bandit made an attack. Trying again. Getting out of lock. Thinking.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up.
Nickel.
You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Attack failed.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Enemy is split. We're losing friendlies. This was not the plan.
Nickel. Stall warning.
Grammy, I'm locked on.
Nickel.
The targets are still active. Connect the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Nickel.
Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger again!
We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Nickel.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. Kids would
bad-tempered tomboy.
Missile.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Enemy interceptors firing! Bandit acquired. Firing. On my target's tail.
Tabloid, bandit on your 6.
Enemy on your tail.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining.
Mark 2. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep in mind of the mission.
Priority. Call up escort. The enemy has escaped. Bandit acquired. Firing.
Enemy behind me. I'm in a jam.
Enemy on your ass. One bandit back. We've never had so many casualties.
Missile, evading!
Approaching target. The enemy above the force. Boom! Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation? Chew on lead, pal! Trigger, kick the bucket.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill
Kills after
trigger?
it starts.
This is the peanut unit.
Count's going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your lying tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah.
Escort. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out. No, only one of us killed. Number 17 superiority. On the base.
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. Box 2!
Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
We can't break away, so we can't from their bomber. We must go. Where the hell are we out of here?
Focus on destroying the target.
Sorry, I got lucky.
I'm taking fire. Still flight capable. Careful on the ground. Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth. Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Bandit my side.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, Billy thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Nah, I should have put it all on Trigger.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger again! Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Missile. Missile.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's loyalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Too far, Dunce. Get closer.
That Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them.
That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining.
Priority, call up escorts. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors. Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
3 targets remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Get on their ass if you want to score.
Front bandit, protect. On my target. Letting her rip. Move it, ASAP. We're completely exposed up here.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're fighting. Returning fire is expected.
2 targets remaining.
Missile.
Someone made a squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Missile.
Chaff and flares are depleted.
We're too busy to maneuver. I can't get away.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy locked.
Missile.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile.
You're mine.
Missile. 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 Missile.
looks wide open. Not to stand its ass. We're being bombed. This is Normal 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home. Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
Mission has failed. How about them apples? Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Suck on that!
Shut up! Shut up! Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Righto. Be done by
Gonna
now.
have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger?
Starts.
This is the
first. If count's going for
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lying tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head counts. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that before we get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomb is at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Ready, I'm locked on. Breaking away. Don't panic. This isn't our first dance. Allied shutdown!
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
This is Sony Squadron, passing 3.2 above cloud level.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
We're losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Fox 2. Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Bye-bye.
Focus on destroying the target.
Missile.
No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood. Trigger, kick the bucket.
Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger?
Starts.
This is the penal
If
unit.
count's going for
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lying tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Sorry.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out. We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived.
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here? What is our numbers to maintain superiority on the base? Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Standard acquired. Lock on.
Focus on destroying the target.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strike target. Attacking. Bye-bye. Roger 6. Prepare run of right. Begin the attack.
Oh, yeah! Let's do this.
Sparring, watch your mouth. Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
All aircraft acting on all dispersion. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Missile evading. Bandit has a lock. I'm hit. Fox 2. Fox 2.
This is decent words Frenchies for him. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
I'm on his back.
Multiple bandits inbound. We got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
I'm hit.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy is firing. They're slipping around. Escort, we're out of time.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Man and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger again!
We're on fire! We're going now!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
We're losing friendly.
Missile.
This was not the plan.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Missile. Missile.
Bandit on my tail! Get off me!
Missile.
I have to break!
Missile.
Shaking bandit!
Missile. Missile.
Rock 2!
Missile. Missile.
Enemy behind you! Take!
Missile.
Shit! I missed!
Missile. 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 Missile.
I lost can't maintain altitude! You're hailing out!
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Technically she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Missile.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors.
Missile.
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Missile. 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 Missile.
We've never had so many casualties.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff flares are running low.
Missile.
You're low on special weaponry.
Missile. Missile.
We're being bombed. This is North 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home.
Damage report. will be punished.
Yeah!
Shut up. Shut up. Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'd be done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill?
Tell us after the
Trigger?
starts.
This is the penal
first.
unit.
If count's going forward,
I decide
so am
when
I.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your lying tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target.
Top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
For some poker tonight?
We're losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Missile. 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 Missile.
They're cut off. Can't break away. We can't. Cross call. Something's leading. Where the hell are we out here?
Bingo. Directed. Getting in position is a piece of cake.
Breaking. Breaking. Don't stray from your bomber.
Focus on destroying the target.
Careful on the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well in there. Payload unlocked. Begin the attack. Move!
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
Don't panic. This isn't our first dance.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
In position behind bandit.
Missile.
Your ass is mine. Die.
Mark 2.
Missile. Missile.
On target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo. Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Evading missile. Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Missile.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Missile.
Spare 15 is lost.
Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'd be done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill?
Tell us after the
Trigger?
starts.
This is the penal
first.
unit.
If count's going forward,
I
so
decide
am
when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your lying tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're losing escorts. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're in front of us, Joe. We shot down.
Do they really think they can get a bunch of copies to just put on a show?
We're cut. We can't break away. We can't. We must go. Where the hell are we out here?
I'm behind the enemy.
Don't panic. This isn't our first dance.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. I'll get a shot.
Your ass is mine. Die.
Focus on destroying the target.
All aircraft, act at your own discretion. We're on the front. Begin the attack. Move!
Oh, yeah! Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Add this one to my score.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Move in! Bandit behind you!
That tail is wide open.
Missile.
Go forward.
Missile.
Next.
Missile. Missile.
Get down. Bandit behind you. That only scratched me up. Continue with combat.
A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Missile. 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 Stall warning. Stall warning.
Shit! I missed!
Missile.
Trigger again!
We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out!
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Missile.
Queen?
More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Nah, I should have put it all on Trigger.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Man McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining.
Enemy interceptors firing! Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the
Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile.
Mark 2!
Missile.
They hit me, but I'm still flying!
Missile.
Taking some enemy!
Missile.
Turn right tail! I'm hit! Mark 2!
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Enemy missile! Breaking! We've never had so many casualties!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We're being swamped! This is Normal 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home.
Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
Missile.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Suck on that!
Shut up. Shut up. Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by
Gonna
now.
have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill
Kills after
trigger?
the starts.
This is the penal
If
unit.
count's going forward,
I
so am
decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your lying tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. I got lucky. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're losing escorts! Hurry it up! Finish the job and let's get out! No, we're one of us killed! Breaking! Behind target! Attacking! Careful on the ground! Radar doesn't work as well as there!
Missile.
We're cut off! We can't break away! We can't! We lost all of them! Why the hell are we out here? Target acquired!
Got all dressed up for nothing.
Missile.
Bring that down! I'm surrounded!
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Go forward! Check next!
Missile.
Don't panic! This isn't our first dance!
Missile.
Focus on destroying the target.
Missile inbound! Breaking! Breaking! Box 2! Box 2! We're easy picking now! Push it!
Missile.
Damn it! We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived!
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
This is decent at what it's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Missile.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Attack failed.
Missile. Missile.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Ben and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Up here.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2. Clear riding. Returning fire is expected.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Missile. 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 Missile.
I want it back.
Missile.
Chew on lead, pal.
Missile. Star warning. Missile. Missile.
Bear 9 behind the enemy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy interceptors firing. Head on the mark. Begin the attack.
Missile.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this.
Scenery, watch your mouth.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo.
Enemy
Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Star warning.
approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors.
Boom.
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation? You're too far, Dunce. Get closer.
Locked on hostile. Drop your payload and maintain balance. You can bail out after that.
Trigger again.
On fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. Shit. I missed.
We're being bombed. This is no one. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home.
Damage report. We need general wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Suck on that!
Shut up. Shut up.